Coming up today on Great Day Connecticut, Friday just hits different when it's a long weekend. We're running down the best things to do in our state.
Plus, how about some hacks to make your weekend even better? From drippy ice cream to warm wine, we've got solutions for all of your summer problems.
And have you ever thought about becoming a nurse? Now is the time, and there are incentives to help you get there.
We're making your day a great one, starting right now.
Good afternoon. Happy Friday of a long weekend. Welcome to Great Day Connecticut.
I wish mine were longer. I had to do the noon today, and then I have to work Monday. Are you working? You're off Monday.
I'm off Monday, but I think you don't ask to take Monday off.
Yeah, I typically, because
you like to be here.
I like to be here on Memorial Day. I have just about every other holiday off, which is very.
Do you want to change your mind and not come Monday?
If I could turn my mind. All right, so let's go over the beginning. Friday just hits different. I read that, but I don't really understand.
I think it's the
what
lingo
it
of
means.
Friday feels different.
Well, I'm not a kid. I want to say Friday feels different. I think that would be better than Friday just hits different.
I'm going to let you all into this conversation because our executive producer, Jamie, is saying that she is a kid and she wrote it and it's good, and he's saying he doesn't understand it. Just so you know what's going on in our ears.
Okay, very good. Oh, you think it makes sense too, Adam? All right, very good. Well, Friday's hitting different around here. Yep.
Bet.
You bet.
No,
all right,
bet.
What?
You don't say you bet, just bet. Don't you know?
I have to go back.
Bro.
I got to go hang out with some kids. That's all I got to do.
Bro.
All right, very good. All right, it is Memorial.
I live with teenagers, okay?
God bless you. It is Memorial Day weekend. We're going to remember all of those who gave their lives for our freedom, and we thank them and their families. I know your dad was just an incredible, escaped from the Nazis, and you know, my dad served in Korea, so God bless them, and God bless everybody out there for making this country as great as it is.
Absolutely, and especially for Memorial Day, for those who have made the ultimate sacrifice. We're thinking of those families, and I just want to suggest, you know, there's I've done a lot of work with the World War II Foundation. If you go to worldwar2foundation.org, they've got great documentary films. One that we did on my dad, but many others. They're really 50 minutes long. The kids will love them too. They're actually used for education. But, you know, do something where you can maybe educate yourself about the sacrifices. You can do something for a veteran. Thank a veteran.
Yep.
Obviously, those who have made the ultimate sacrifice, we need to carry on their memories by serving the people who are still here fighting for our freedom.
100%.
Especially with the world today.
God bless, right? All right. Well, the Friday before Memorial Day is National Road Trip Day.
Yep.
The official kickoff of the summer road trip season, they said, I was watching Roger Suzanne, well, I was listening to Roger Susanna this morning as he was on our show. They said that today will be the busiest travel day since the pandemic began. And they said this afternoon, which is right now, so hopefully you're home and not stuck in traffic.
Yeah, if you're stuck in traffic, we feel badly for you. But the Route 66 is the highway that runs from Chicago to Santa Monica Pier.
Yep.
And we're taking a little road trip this summer out west. So there's the Route 66 diner.
Are you going to do that?
I'm going to try and go there. In fact, for those of you who've done that out west trip, we have to be, I'm visiting a friend. We're flying into Denver, and then we're going to end up driving and flying out of Phoenix. So we're going to hit the Grand Canyon. We're going to hit Moab.
Wait till you see the Grand Canyon.
So for those of you who've done that before, let me know. Go to my Facebook page, @Kara Sundland.
All right, so you go first. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No,
well, you did it the nice bougie way.
I did it with Tauk Tours.
And they just told you, go here, do this.
Yeah.
Like, we're kind of, I'm plotting it myself. I am using a GPS. If I'm up to my husband, we use old-fashioned paper maps so the kids could learn them. I'm like, why do they need to learn that?
Horizontal and vertical, longitude and latitude. Very good. Tauk Tours, they're right here based in Connecticut. They're a great tour company if you're interested. A little high end, but nonetheless, they do a great job. I'm so glad I did that with my mom because now she's not able to do that, so which is good news.
Okay, so American Airlines, they have 60 veterans who have come off of the plane because they wanted to stand in solidarity.
Yeah, one of the passengers needed oxygen, and his oxygen compensator, it ran out of batteries, and the airline said that they could not have him on the plane, so they were going to They just wouldn't allow them on the plane. So the other 59 or 60 veterans, they were all on a trip to Washington, D.C.
And they just need to charge it. But the airline was like, we have a policy, you can't use our batteries.
Right.
So
without
they all just got off.
They got off the plane. All of them, all 60 of them got off the plane, and they said, we're not taking the plane. Their motto is never leave a soldier behind, and they said, we're not going to leave them behind. So American Airlines did come through about 11 hours later with batteries, and they got them a chartered flight so that they were all flown home safely.
Good.
So they did the right thing, but it took a little time.
Yeah.
But like, could you imagine 60 passengers, all
See ya.
veterans? See ya, we're not flying your plane. Then you got to get a chartered plane for them.
Ultimately, they did the right thing.
They did the right thing.
They did that.
So which is good news.
Absolutely. So if you're planning a summer vacation,
yes.
Delta might make it a little bit complicated. They're cutting 100 flights. Now, as if flights aren't already expensive and hard. But they're doing, they say, to minimize disruptions and be able to bounce back when challenges occur. Because if you've noticed, when flights get canceled, it's now taking people days. And so it's going to happen right between July 1st and August 7th.
Oh, great.
So that means there can be fewer flights, but I guess that means they can help you better. The thing is, don't you remember the days where you would fly on a plane and you could like have the whole row to yourself, even lay down and sleep?
Yes.
And now it's like oversold. Do you want a free ticket? Do you want this? Do you want that?
Now it's sardines. Everybody get in. JetBlue is also trimming its summer schedule with plans to cut up to 10% of its flights, and Alaska Airlines reduced its schedule by about 2% through June. So I haven't flown Alaska Airlines, but I have flown JetBlue.
We're flying JetBlue this time to go out west.
You better call.
Yeah, make sure I got my...
Make sure you got your flights going on. Southwest?
Well, Jamie likes Southwest, and I do like Southwest, but they didn't have what I needed. So,
exactly.
And it was way more expensive.
Here, you got to fly away. But no, look over here. All right, very good. Just wanted to relax that piece of hair that was sticking out.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I need to keep
that back there.
I need to keep you in the beauty that you were born into.
Oh, well, I tell everyone when I go to Blades, I go back to my roots.
Now that's funny.
I go back to my roots. Thank you, Jay and Jen. What do you mean it's not natural? I was born that way.
Okay. Hey, sad news coming out of the entertainment industry. Actor Ray Liotta, he died at 67 in his sleep. Oh my Goodfellas was one of my all-time favorite movies, and of course he's done so many other things, Field of Dreams. But just an incredible actor. 67 years old, passed away in his sleep, Karen, in the Dominican Republic.
Yeah, he was working on Dangerous Waters, another production, when he passed away. He survived by his daughter and his fiance. He was only 67. That's so young.
That's so young, so young.
I hope, I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll learn a little bit more. But
yeah, but that's very sad. Good thoughts and prayers for him and his family. All right, Justin Timberlake joined the ranks of Bob Dylan, Bruce Springsteen, Neil Young, and Stevie Nicks. He sold it all.
He sold it all. So, I don't even know how to say the name of the company. Hypnosis.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Is that G supposed to be there?
Yeah. So he co-wrote about 200 songs, and now they haven't said the dollar figure yet, but all of these have been in the hundreds of millions of dollars, and they're valued of at least $100 million.
You know, it's just chump change when you're Justin Timberlake.
But, you know, for him, you know, not that they're not wealthy people, of course they are, but it's to get $100 million just given to, that's a whole different story. That's a different ball game.
That's
And hey, if it's good enough for Bruce Springsteen, Neil Young, and Stevie Nicks, then I guess it's good enough for them.
Renee, you seem distraught about that story. Are you sad about it?
No, it's just, it's a lot. That's a lot of money. But Stevie Nicks and all those guys, they're selling everything out like that because I wonder if we're going to have to pay more for, oh, hi, everyone. I wonder if we're going to have to pay more when we download their stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Very
good. All right, so virtual learning apps. And now kids all over the country, they depended on virtual learning during the pandemic, but there may have been more to those online math lessons and science classes because they think that they were tracking the kids without their consent, which is the whole problem with the apps.
This is not good.
And then they know like where the kids are going with it. That's the whole problem with TikTok. I mean, you know when you look up something, immediately you have an ad.
And collecting information on their identity, location, online activity, and information about their family and friends. This is not good. So I think it's bad, Kara.
No, I don't want my kids tracked. And the thing is, now you have these things of, at least there's permission, where the app says, this would like to track you. And I always say, no. But I don't, if I talk to my kids and I try to tell them, no, you can't do this, but they don't seem to care. When you say TikTok is a Chinese company, they're like, I don't care, like, what can they find out about me? But so kids aren't aware of, like, why they need their privacy protected.
It's so funny, like, when, we say no unless I'm at J. Jill and they're going to give me a 10% discount on my mother's Christmas presents, then I'll let them track me.
Well, that's the thing. They're saying a lot of Americans, we don't care. We want those deals. So go ahead, track me if it means that I'm going to get the next time I log on, they're going to give me some coupon that I need.
Kids, that's not right. They should be doing that.
Right. Well, and especially without permission. I think your parents have to be able to say, we can't track unless a parent or guardian has said it's okay.
Exactly.
Anyway, the lines between the haves and have-nots when it comes to shopping is growing because most people have been cutting back with the inflation and nervousness about the economy. Unless you're talking about the wealthy consumers, they're spending more.
Macy's and Nordstrom both reported strong sales during the last quarter compared to the same time frame last year. In contrast, stores like Kohl's, they're saying people are buying now more private label. They're spending less. They're even talking about, and people, instead of buying a gallon of milk, are now buying half gallons of milk. They're really cutting back, so people with less income are shopping less, and they're buying more inexpensive items, as opposed to the wealthy that continue to shop in Nordstrom and Macy's.
So the prediction is that we're going to enter a recession possibly before the end of this year.
We'll see.
Anyway, makes sense.
You can say this name.
The oldest person in the world, according to the Guinness World Records, he had 113.
100?
Venezuelan. He's a Venezuelan. Juan Vicente Perez Mora.
113. Look, he's praying the rosary, Karen.
He has a cup of strong aguardiente liquor every day. He has 41 grandchildren, 18
today's his birthday.
Great-grandchildren, and 12 great-great-grandchildren.
Could you imagine being around for 113 years? That means
he's in very good health. He doesn't take any medication.
More of my life, Kara, would be in front of me than behind me.
Yeah.
If that's the case, which is actually not.
No, not for you. For me, I think, yes. Okay, so he was born on February 11th, 1909 in Spain. That's the last person. So Saturnino de la Fuente Garcia was born 1909 in Spain, and he died in January. He was 112 and 341 days old.
Wow, that's
But
just
look,
incredible.
he does his prayers, he drinks his liquor, and he's happy, and he's not on any medication.
God bless him. And now we go from the oldest man to the oldest dog. A South Carolina dog has set a new world record.
Pebbles.
Toy Fox Terrier Pebbles is 22 years old. Wow. Me quiero Taco Bell. Or whatever. Look at his little Taco Bell dog. He says he sleeps all day and gets up all night. They adopted him 22 years ago. They were in the search for a larger dog when this was in a little glass cage, and it spoke to him. Every time he walked by the cage, it would start barking. So they picked him up and they said it's love.
Yeah, and they say, she's up all night. She's a party animal.
She's a party dog. She's the party dog. 22 years old. Maybe they could bring her to that oldest man, and he could take care of the oldest dog. What do you think?
Aww.
I think so
cute. Hi, Pebbles.
Quiero Taco Bell. All right, congratulations to the winner of this week's $100 gift card to Big Y.
Drum roll.
Kara, who is it?
Bonnie Rich from Torrington.
Congratulations, Bonnie Rich. That's awesome.
Now, if you want to win a $100 gift card to Big Y, you can go to our Great Day Connecticut Facebook page and enter to win. Do it right now. And make sure
right now.
You can follow myself and Scott while you're there.
Absolutely.
At Scott Haney, at Kara Sundlin. We'd love to have you.